This is Dan, and you are watching Trader Chat on Fins TV.
Okay, so Dan, finally, I'd like to ask you, what is your personal training style? You teach other people, and you're obviously skilled in just every aspect of options. But what do you prefer?
Well, it's funny. I mean, my education as a trader came from learning just sort of from the black and the blue down on the trading floor. I was a market maker for a number of years down on the floor of the Chicago Board Options Exchange, the CBOE. And there, as a market maker, you kind of take what the market gives you and you manage the risk and turn that into a profit. So I was kind of forced, because of my role as a trader, as a market maker that is, to trade all kinds of different trading styles and all kinds of different strategies and techniques, and the world was constantly changing for me. So I sort of, because of learning down on the trading floor, I got this massive exposure to all these different things that can happen and that I can do. So I look at it a lot differently than a lot of typical active individual traders, or what people sometimes refer to as retail traders, who learn how to trade one or two strategies pretty well, but then when the market changes, well, they don't know what to do. Hey, all I do is income trades. I trade iron condors. That's all I trade. Well, that's great. You might make money 12 months in a row, but then one month you're going to get creamed.
Right.
And if you're not an expert in that, you might even lose money, some of those months when it's good for income traders, because you don't know how to adjust and you don't know how to analyze volatility for it. So what I would describe my trading style as a contingency trader. I take what the market is giving me and I figure out the best way to trade that. People who stick to one trading style or one technique or one strategy, there's no longevity in the market. So that's who I am as a trader, and that's what I try and bestow on my students at Market Taker Mentoring.
Awesome. Well, that's something that's always interested me about how retail traders like me learning at home. What do we lose having not been there on the floor, and how do we try to mitigate that so we do get that broader view of the market and feeling like we're actually involved and not just staring at a screen?
Right. Well, I mean, I was fortunate just because I grew up in Chicago, and I mean, the Board of Trade and the Chicago Board Options Exchange were always just geographically accessible to me.
But you had to
So, I
survive
mean,
too. That's amazing.
yeah. So it's nice to have that, but, let it be known that trading as an individual retail trader at home on your computer is different than trading as a market maker. But some of these things carry through. So just because, you didn't have the opportunity, for example, or people watching this video may not have had the opportunity to learn down on the trading floor, what I bring as an instructor, as a mentor with Market Taker, is I kind of bring the trading floor to you. And I'm able to kind of teach you those techniques to make the trading floor accessible to you.
We talked about your site Market Taker a lot. Let's tell us what it is.
Sure. Well, I mean, the site is markettaker.com, two T's in a row. And I actually just launched a brand new version of my site last week, I believe. And, there are trading tools, there's options news, there's free webinars and podcasts and videos, and there's, there's a lot of information. You get the chart of the week and some articles, featured articles and such. So I encourage you to go check it out. And if you haven't bought my book already, you can get a free excerpt from my book at the site. Just click on free excerpt, and there you have it. But, really, I mean, what it is it's a portal to get into my mentoring program, where I teach people one-on-one. It's all personalized one-on-one education. Each course is just specifically designed for the individual. I give them an assessment when they first sign on with me, and I see what they know and sort of what the risk tolerance is, who they are as a trader. And once I assess what that is, well, then I can start a course and, instead of starting with step one and teach you all the stuff that you already know, I can skip it and I can teach you at the fastest pace that you can handle learning so that I can ramp you up and teach you as much as I can as fast as possible.
Well, so are you personally doing each of these courses, or do you have people to help you out to plan these?
I do have people help me out with some things, but anybody who wants me specifically, I can accommodate them for sure.
Are you on Twitter? Can people follow you on Twitter?
Yeah, I am. My Twitter name is it's twitter.com/Dan underscore Passarelli, and that's the tricky one there. It's Passarelli.
It's all right. We'll
So,
put it on the bottom so people won't miss it.
oh, great, great. Yeah, and I give a daily option tip, which is sort of an educational tip every day to, just kind of help you learn something new time to time. And, it's just something, a little free thing that I like to do.
Awesome. After I did my interview with Dan, and I actually already released part 1 of our interview. Before I could release part 2 and part 3, Dan called me in time to tell me about the amazing webinar series he's having in the month of October. And if you're interested, the topics I'll be going over are mastering the Greeks, leverage and protection with Delta, exploiting theta, and using Vega to trade. Now I'll be on the webinar too, learning from Dan, and we hope to see you guys there. All right, Dan, thank you for your time, and can I keep you to it that you'll make a theme song for Fizz TV at your base?
Sure. Yeah, I'll get on it.
Okay, well, we'll have you on next time, and it'll just be bass playing, nothing else.
All right, cool. Sounds great.
Okay, thanks a lot.